How would you describe your religion?
Like any other religion, that God has taught us, this is how you should look at life. This is how you should live life. That you should first surrender and know that you have a creator. And this is the first thing you do to become a Muslim.
I think to me Islam, when I look at it myself, I will say that it is like the latest software update to all the religions. Like, I don't see much differences between Islam, Christianity and Judaism, which we believe are the three main religions. I just see that Islam is the most updated version of all the religions. I think it is the latest message from God that you guys should be good at this life because there is an afterlife, and you should have a very good position that in the afterlife because, well, you're going to spend much more time there. So I see Islam as the framework, the guidelines that ultimately would make us live a very good life, be good to others, and enjoy the afterlife. As simple as pure as this.
How would you describe your belief?
So basically, for me, my inner feeling is to having an inner peace, thinking that I have God. He's always protecting me. He's putting all the standards and all the rules that I have to follow for one reason, is to protect me and to put me on the right direction. Basically, my religion is built on being cooperative, being helpful, being peaceful with the rest of the world, with the rest of the religious. My outer look is basically to cover everything that's very precious, that should be given to one person only, who will be my husband in the future.
What is your image on the outer view on Islam?
How others see Islam is restrictions, a lot of restrictions.
They perceive Islam as most of the Muslims do, by the way, which is a set of rules, a set of regulations, a set of oppressions, mainly, especially to women. And I think this is a mirror image. If we as Muslims were good enough at representing Islam in front of non-Muslims, I don't think that this would be the picture.
Why is the picture of Islam like it is?
Because of the media, because of the impressions they got, because of the backstage talks, because of all the assumptions that they have made without even asking. Because most of the channels in TV and media, blah blah blah, they always talk about words and terrorists and Muslims, and always having this word Muslims between each and every word that related to words, related to terrorists.
Part of the problem is, like Nada said, they don't dig enough. Non-Muslims don't dig enough to know Islam from valid sources. But a huge part of it is that Muslims themselves are not trained enough or good enough to represent Islam to non-Muslims. I mean, many of them are not really aware of their religion rituals as they should be.
They are misbehaving.
And they're misbehaving, yeah, right. I mean, and I cannot really blame a non-Muslim for believing that this bad act is of Islam if he doesn't know the alternative.
What are your experiences with non-Muslims?
Like if I've been to India, I eat cows very proudly, and I love meat so much, I love food in general so much. So basically, if I've been there and I talk about how great the steak is back at Egypt, this is very impolite. So I think that it's a matter of common courtesy that should be and should be addressed like that, irrespective of the culture or the religion.
Outside Egypt, I've been dealing with Americans, British people, Israelis, and Indians, different nationalities. The first thing is when they see me and I'm covered and I'm reflecting that I'm a Muslim girl, the first impression is, okay, she's a Muslim. And then when I start dealing, being smiley, being helpful, being cooperative, being funny, taking things very lightly, they start to understand that I'm a normal girl and I'm acting peacefully, I'm very helpful, I'm even very helpful more than the people that they get to know.
I mean, as a Muslim, visiting Germany, I wanted to visit that church, and I had to make sure that people there won't be offended by me. And I don't know if they will be offended or not, but I've never been to a Catholic church before. I only been to Orthodox churches here, but I know about Catholic or Protestant churches. So it is part of the common courtesy of human beings, not just believers, that you should respect the beliefs of the others.
Where do you see differences between new Muslims and born Muslims?
New Muslims in general are interested to learn more of Islam than current Muslims. I mean, since we were born Muslims, we take many things for granted and we don't really dig deep to know the real value behind the rituals. So I may be praying for like 20 years right now, but it turned into some sort of gymnastics rather than a ritual, a religious ritual that it should be. And another Muslim who has been praying just for 2 days, he could be really living the experience as spiritual as it should be.
Where do you see differences or difficulties within Islam?
Well, actually, personally, sometimes I think that talking to someone who's not Muslim on certain subjects is much more comfortable than talking to a Muslim whom I believe will accept my difference than him or her. So it's really sad that inside the same religion we face such a hard time accepting each other than others from other religions accept us. It's really sad.
What would you like to tell others?
I wish people would see Islam as this just system, very harmonic and beautiful and peaceful and free system of living.
Actually, and sadly, this is not the vision of many Muslims, not Muslims, but actually Muslims who see religions in general as some sort of restrictions and rules to make them do less in life. I see that religions should make us do more in life, as they should make us more proactive in doing volunteer work. They should make us more caring for our families, more loving to each other. This is what religions should do. Religions are not made there just to distinguish Muslim from non-Muslim by a scarf that they wear on their heads.